Okay, boys and girls, welcome to this video where you're going to watch me run through loads of projects. I was going to do this live, however, where I'll talk about in a minute, the live streaming, the stream seems to go down a lot. I'm not sure why. There's quite a fast internet connection, but Philippines, the internet is problematic to say the least. So what I'm going to do is just record and then upload. So there's going to be no live chat or anything like that. However, that's just the way it is. It's going to be raw. We still haven't cleaned out the aircon. Yeah, so there's going to be a bit of noise and stuff. I'm actually doing this from my house again. The issue being that we were told we can go back in the office today. We got back in the office and then they cleared us out because where we are is part of an exclusion zone. So I've got to go through a whole lot of mess just to get in. That's put me in a bit of a predicament because lots of the stuff is on the server there and I can't access it. I've been trying to. I'm not sure what's going on. So it's put me in a bit of a position. So I'm going to do some of the work here that I've already done. It could be it's the weekend now, so it could be the weekend. It could be after the weekend before I get in there. However, I try and look on the bright side of things, and it just means even though I'm going to have to do some of the stuff again, it means that you get to see me working and doing it, and hopefully you will pick up some tips and learn some stuff. That'd be great. I've reminded myself, do timestamps, you ugly bald man. This is all gonna be time stamped, okay? So you might not want to watch the whole thing. It's gonna be quite long. It's gonna probably be over 3 or so videos. I'm probably gonna work the whole night. So I'll break it up. I'll do timestamps so you can just skip to the bits that you like. So grab yourself a beer, a coffee, a vodka, whatever the case, and we're gonna crack on. Okay, so let me let me make sure that I do my timestamps. So we're at 2 minutes 17. 2:17. So, if you probably know by now, there is a new version of Bass. You can all you need to do is restart your version of Bass, and the download will start. What's new? Quite a lot. It's a big update. They're using a whole new engine. The Google Chrome version has been updated to the latest version, which is all good. Apparently, the extensions now work. They've redone the extensions. Because they had that feature on there before. However, the feature, 9 out of 10 of the extensions that you tried would crash your script. So apparently that works now. I haven't tested any of this so far, so this is apparently. Also, you can use SQL databases. Again, I haven't tried it yet, but I'm going to. So what ships with Browser Automation Studio is MongoDB. That's the database type that you've all been using if you've been using the inbuilt stuff. Now you can use SQL. So there you go. What else is new? There is a new feature that you can play around with strings, which is JavaScript based, but you don't have to write the JavaScript, which is absolutely awesome. So you can, for instance, instead of using JavaScript to see if a string or a variable contains a certain word, you can check the string or the substring for a certain word. So for instance, if you are scanning through URLs and you wanted to check if that URL had a certain bit of content in, like youtube.com, then you could do that, and you can do uppercase, lowercase, all the things that you can do with JavaScript. In fact, let's hit record while we're here and just have a little browse through, see what's going on in the Bass world. Okay, I don't need that yet. So yeah, the string. So you press string now, and then you can do all this to see if a string is empty. If it's not, check a substring, get the length of a string, see if something starts with it. There's lots of things that you can do. Extract all links, all this. So I haven't actually played around with all of this yet. Okay, but all this does is make things a lot easier for you. There's some stuff in here that you'd have to use JavaScript with, like type out the JavaScript, or you would have to write a function, or it's just made things a hell of a lot easier just looking through these. Some of these I'll be using like contains. That's awesome. I really like that. Um, Also, to extract all links is going to be quite fun as well. So you can give it a string, and it's going to extract any links from it. Useful stuff here. I like that. I'm definitely liking the strings module. SQL, as you can see, I haven't even on this computer. I haven't even activated yet, but you can use SQL. So I'm told. The other thing is a whole new engine. Like I said, the browser is the latest version of Chrome now. What else? The other thing is apparently it's added more depth to the fingerprint switcher as well. Okay, get fingerprint. I'm not sure what's been added. Again, not prepared, but we will look through this. But fingerprints have become more deeper. So yeah, it's a major update. When they do an update that includes the engine and the Chrome version update, it's normally quite a big deal. You may find that a couple of your features in your older scripts may need a bit of tweaking for them to work. When they do a big update, that sometimes happen. I'm not saying that all your scripts are broken. I'm not trying to say that at all. Just check over your old scripts just to make sure that everything is working and dandy. Yeah, so I'm excited to check this out. All you need to do is restart your version of Bass, be it the free one or the paid one. It doesn't matter. And you too will have the updated version. All good. So later on, I'm going to start playing around with the strings and SQL. I'll be needing to use them anyway as I work through the night on projects. Okay, so I'm going to wrap that up. Let's get a quick little timestamp for our next thing, which is 7 minutes. Okay, so membership. If you haven't already done so, guys, check out the link that's in the description for the Bot Empire membership. There's loads of you get for joining, so just check it out. But some of them include access to the bot vault that has like the old version of the Reddit bot and all this stuff. You get all the latest bots that are out, like the new version of the Reddit bot. Get access to all the course, be it old ones, new ones, anything that comes out. You get access to the support forum, so you can ask me questions. I'm so busy these days that I deal with people that are members every day. That's my priority. You will get, if you're a supporter, then you will get an answer the next day. If not, I still try and help people as much as possible, but I have to obviously put my members first. Okay, time is valuable, and we're all busy. I understand that, but obviously there's only so many hours in a day. So if you haven't already done so, check out the membership. It's well worth it, if I do say so myself. Just talking about things that are up and coming too. The course is, all the videos are uploaded for the next Bass course. They've all been checked. I just need to do the page with all the links on. We might do that tonight. You might have to watch me do that. Well, you don't have to actually, because it's going to be time stamped. You can just skip. So I might do some work on that. What else is coming? We've obviously got the Autoit course, and the JavaScript course will be coming, though that won't be for a month because I haven't even started it. So there you go. So if you haven't already done so, check out the membership. Well worth it. Also, if you haven't already done so, join us on Discord. Link is in the description. Come and talk to other people that are deep into browser automation in its various forms. So come and say hello, grab a beer, jump on the table, do a little dance. It's all good. Righty ho. Look at this. I'm time stamping everything, and 9:12. So Spotify. Something that I've wanted to check out is that it was broken. It wouldn't work. Lots of sites started not to work with the the old Bass version, because of the engine and the Chrome version. So I'm gonna do a little test and see if Spotify works with it, just because so many people are looking for a Spotify bot, and yeah, everyone was trying to make one with Bass, and it just wasn't working. So I know the reason why it wasn't working with Bass. So if Spotify works with Bass, then lots of sites that weren't working with Bass will now work because of a certain feature. You can check the Bass forum to look into that if you wish. So I'm just going to quickly take a swig of Red Bull, and then I'm going to just quickly whip something out to do a check to see if, Spotify is now working with the Bass engine. So let's get a sip of the old Red Bull. This is going to be like the live streams where it's kind of not polished or anything. So sorry about that, guys. Noises included, and me taking Red Bull breaks are part of it, I'm afraid. Oh yeah, right. What we got? We've got an empty project. Let me think, because I just want to do a test to see if it will load. I think what's going to have to happen first is brain engage. Okay, brain is partly engaged. I think I made an account on here to do testing. Let's see. Sign up. What's your email? Well, let's make one. Disposer bot email. Oakley dokley. Let's have a look. Where's the one that I was enjoying using? We coloured one. Let's check this one out. Why not? Okay. Yep. That's acceptables. I hope. Let's see. Can I use this? Great password. Okay. What should we call you? Call me Katrina if it makes you happy. Tommy. Tommy Lee? When did I put in that? So 27th June 1981. I am a male. I'm sure of it. No. No. Sign up. Okay, we're in. I'm liking it. Right, so let's just check to see if I get an email. Let's give that a sec while we're waiting for that. I don't need to waste time. So how am I going to do this? I can just hard code it in the username and password because I'm not actually making a bot. I just want to see if it's a viable option with the current setup. So yeah. Do I need to go? Yeah. Yep. Let's go. Oh, it has the referrer. I didn't used to have this where you could put the referrer in just here in the same. That's nice. That's a nice little extra. Cool. But now, okay, move and click. I don't really need to worry about this because I'm just doing a test. Just want to get in there. Okay. Move. What was the... Oh no. Oh no. Still no email from them. Refresh. No. Okay. Right, yo. Type. Change the speed up. Okay. And then here, move and click. Yes, that'll do. Just want to get in this bad boy. type. Oh. Okay. Okay. It's got the Recaptcha, so I wonder if it's going to give me any crap. Yeah, I mean, that's nice. That was fine even before. That wasn't an issue. Right. Right then. Let's let's find a playlist. Could just create a playlist, can I? Wellness. Pop. Hot Hits Philippines. So here's a playlist. I like you playlist. Right, still no email. Okay, so once we're in, um, I've been a bit naughty here. I should save the cookie, but go to visit spot. So enable secure playbacks in your browser. Enable secure playbacks in your browser. Visit the support site to see how. Right, see the message playback enabled or similar. When you try and need to enable the right. Because the wide vine was the issue. That is why we weren't able to use it before. If you see the message playback or protected content is not enabled or a similar error message when you try player, you simply need to enable the WebVine plugin or download a media pack. Select your okay, cool. So should really do this on the site, but okay. And the following browser, that's going to be interesting because we can't do that on here. That does open stuff up for using this really well with like Autoit. If you've been following my video series, if not, check it out. It's on the YouTube channel. So was there another option under protected? Okay. Enabling the plugin requires no download and will not compromise your online security. Obviously, we can't use this. That is really interesting. So obviously, we can only use Chrome even because we can appear to be Firefox and we can appear to be Edge. Okay. Just to check on something, let's crack open a. I don't think I've got a key, fingerprint key on this computer actually. I have, but I'll need to dig it out. But that's fine. Let's just come here. Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's hit record. Let's bring up the fingerprint. I don't think that's going to make any kind of difference because it's already said what the issue is. But I always like to check. Get fingerprint. It sounds good to me. And then apply the fingerprint. So it's the only variable called fingerprint. And you carry on, mate. You carry on. You go to Spotify. That's why I should have saved the cookie to save time. It doesn't matter that much. We can just roll through this. Okay, so input the email. There we go. So we're there, and then we're going to open a playlist. And I think it's going to say the exact same thing, to be honest. Yeah. So I'm just going to read through it again so I can just refresh. Then I'm going to tell you my thoughts on it, because you're going to find this issue with a few sites now. Wide Vine plugin. Okay, so we're using Chrome, as you know. So I've already got this in, haven't I? Right, enter the following. Under protected content, make sure allow site. Okay. So just to confirm as well, if we go Spotify, and then we crack open that and just go to, I had it open anyway, so I know that with a real browser, this isn't an issue. But just to confirm, as I said, I like to confirm these things. Let's bring out the pop and the greatest hits, and it loads straight away. Okay. So the issue being that we can't access this at all. So that's the way it is. Things will never be the same. Oh, what am I doing? I don't even need this. I don't know why I just saved it. Okay, but if we go, well, actually, I can show you while I'm here. If we did go to there and then load and then come up here, boom. Yeah. Okay, so I wonder. Now it's got me wondering, because we can make profiles. So we could pop up some additional settings. Me saying you can't access it and you can. Okay. So that's all well and good. Whereabouts is it? Okay. Okay, because I'm on it here. Okay. I was like, whoa, what's happened? There's a couple of ways that you could actually do this now. That's interesting, isn't it? When you log in, when you log in through a normal browser on the same IP, then you can, then it accepts. That's quite funny. I like that. Okay, I'm just running through this again. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. That was quite funny. Like, it gave me an error, and then when I logged in, oh, why have I got that there? It's not gonna. Right. Oh dear. So yeah, when I logged into the account, it in the normal browser, then it worked. It worked with inside the BAS as well, which is strange. I wonder if it's not going to like the fact that I'm doing this, obviously. Logging in on what appears to them to be two separate places. Same IP, but okay. So let's go to the playlist now. So, right. Okay. What's it called? Wine Vine? Wide Vine. Wine Vine. Wide Vine. Google Chrome. Update address type bar. Reinstall Chrome. You can reinstall Chrome. Check your antivirus. What? Enable on Firefox. No. DRM disability. I thought it said I don't need a to download anything. Widevine. Okay. Oh, Chromebook. Chromebook. Oh. How do I activate what Vine? Do it on Fire? Oh, because it's a Linux place. What? Oh no. Google go user data. Check through the list. Google Chrome user data, huh? But that could present a. Oh no, that's in the local directory. That's no good. It says we don't need a plugin. Interesting. How to install Enable using Windows 2016. It says it's on the settings. So why do I keep opening the same? Please check components. You reckon, do you? Check for updates. So let's crack on with this. Chrome recovery. There we go. Check for updates. But that's going to be the issue because that none of these are going to be on here. What I'm saying is, by the way, all this stuff that I'm saying is as far as I know. Okay, so obviously we're going to test everything, but this is going to lead nowhere like this. I don't think. I can't see. I can't see. There you go. Updated. Oh, oh baby, baby. It's gonna be good for a giggle. Even click. Whoa. Okay. Don't really care the checking for status. Yeah, this is not gonna work. This is no way gonna work. It's really interesting though. So yeah, this ain't gonna work because it's not gonna be able to install it through this. So here's my thoughts, guys, with the Spotify thing. Now that extensions apparently work, then I could try out adding the extension for the healing defense, which is anti-fingerprint printing. That might make a difference because it changes the fingerprint at a different level than what the BAS fingerprint switcher does, which only changes it at the JavaScript level, at the highest level. So there's that could be tried. Apart from that, to be honest, because you've seen what I've done to look into it, I haven't really done that much to try and find a way around it. But basically, what it's saying is that it can't find well, you saw what it said. This, because obviously this isn't a true browser. Well, it's it's embedded inside sorry, the framework. So that's why it's kind of like saying, hey, it can't access it. And this is as far as I know. I've only tested as far as you have seen. Wait a goddamn minute. That is strange because I'm not actually on there. Let's test something. Why is it when I go? Why is it that when I go to the Chrome settings and then I come back, it seems to work? I thought it was because I was logged in on my real browser into this. Okay. This is getting really strange, to be honest. Strange but fun. Okay. Righty ho. So once again with the Renegade Master, let's come off here. Let's save. Let's record and let's go that through it again and see if our suspicions are right. Okay, so what I want to do first is come down here, and then once it's done that, I'm going to throw in a wait because I'm going to try and run this properly afterwards as well. When I say properly, not in the script editor, but in the run. Okay, so sleep. It's going to have 10 seconds just to make sure it's loaded, and then I'm going to load the playlist back. Wow, okay. Now let's see if sip a Red Bull. We'll get onto this. Ah. Okay. Let's see if we found a kind of a workaround by accident. No, again, why? Oh, dear. Right, let's get rid of that. Delete this, please. Move here. Let's go. Listening is everything. There you go. No. Listening is everything. Let's log in. Let's get this going. Okay. Log in. Okay. So we expect now for this to happen. Okay, that's expected. Let's load this page anyway, even though, let's just pretend that we're looking. Okay, so we're going on to Chrome settings. Then let's wait 10 seconds. And this could be a load of rubbish, but it's just weird how we went back and we were able to see the playlist. So let's try. Okay, that was a load of shit. That was just not cricket. I mean, okay, I'm gonna do one last thing before I give my opinions again. Okay, so then browser load. Let's go. I can hardly see it. Okay, just press it. Okay, and then see it updated it. It just updated it. It went through that time. Then Then, right, okay. Okay. So we've updated it, and then let's go back here. Cracked it. Yeah, boy. So, yeah, there you go. And now we have got the Hot Hits Philippines, and it's showing. And so if, on the brow on here, if I press play, yeah, wood. So that's how it's done. Now, you're probably thinking, what, for every browser that we make, have we got to go through that of downloading updating the plugin and then coming back? Well, yes and no. If we use profiles, then we could create profiles, save the cookies, the local storage, and all that in a profile, and then just yeah, and then every account has its profile with it updated. So it would need to be done just once uh, for every account that you had in the database. The first time that it logged in, it would need to grab the cookies, make a profile, update that WebDriver, and then exit. Then the next time that you run it, it should work. I would need to test that, but I think that's plausible. I think that could be done. So there you go. Yes, right, yo. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to kind of create a whole bot. I just wanted to see if with the new engine and workaround, engine and Chrome browser, you could access this now, and you can. It would take a bit more thought and a bit more work, but by doing this, but with inside a profile, then it would be all good. Well, I'd hope so anyway. It would be all good in the hood. Right, so that's that. I will experiment with that and put something together, and hopefully, if it's done within profiles, and as I say, so what I would do personally is have a database with accounts in, and then for each account, is it the first time that it's logged in? Have a yes or no. If it is, then make a profile, grab everything, so it will do that automatically, grab the local storage and all that kind of thing. Go and do what we just did, so update that thing, and hopefully that would all be saved within that particular profile. Will that work out that way? I don't know. I haven't tested. I don't know if when you update something in Chrome like that, if it sticks when you make a profile. That is to be seen. But yeah, progress has been made. I like it. Okay, so let's check the time. Let's say 40. Okay, so 39. 039. That'll do. So login. Someone on the Discord said, "Hey, can you make an account and log in with it because it's got a V3 captcha?" I haven't even looked at it, so I'm gonna have a look at it. Sorry about this. I've got we got we got some new dogs, and one of them it's just come on my lap and decided it'd be fun to try and bite me. So I'm going to train them all to be coders and build bots. So that's the plan. That's why I got them, cheap labour. So, right, get off the bloody wire. Right, let's have a look at this site. I don't know what this site is. I haven't got a clue. Let's check it out. Outside of this, I'm quite interested with this whole Spotify thing to see if you could build it out. So let's save as. Let's put this in Empire Gang. Spotify project. Okay, that's all saved. Now what's happening? What are we doing? Who are we? What was it? Next generation social network. Right. And apparently it's got a welcome to log in. No. No, we're not trying to log in. I don't have an account yet. So I need to go to MeWe.com. MeWe.com. Okay. Right. So how does this work? So we've got first name, last name, email. Password. Am I over 16? Yes. Jesus. Right. I've never seen this site in my life. What is it? What are we doing here? So this gets over error. Your private life is not for sale. Good to know. No ads, no spyware, no BS. Right. Privacy Bill of Rights. Okay. Got some rewards. I'm not going to watch the video. Model, members of customer service control. Okay. Okay. So it's mainly an app. So, but you can it appears that you can build you can create a account on here, and then we saw the login screen. So let's see where we get an issue, or if we get an issue with creating this account. So I'm going to grab the, what am I doing? That's what we're going to call the new project, because that's what we do. New, and then we're going to stay in Empire Gang. Let's just call it MeWe project. Okay, so we're just going to see what can be done. So we're not really going to make any resources for this. Just a sip of Red Bull. Should I give the dog some Red Bull? I don't think he needs it. Hyper. Huh? Okay. Righty-ho, record. So, the first thing to do is wait. Just make sure I'm still recording and the mic's on. Good, right. So let's get this into shape. Let's go and load. And then here, oh no, he doesn't. First of all, I'm going to fingerprint, get fingerprint. I'm going to check for a key in a little while, just because we're going to get into things where I'm going to need a key. So then I'm gonna get the fingerprint. I'm going to apply the fingerprint, which is stored in here, the fingerprint. Yeah, okay. And then after that, let us travel over to the MeWe, is it MeWe? Yeah, .com. What's going to happen? Right. So I'm just going to, for the email as well, I'm going to go over to our good old disposable. How long do these last for? Let's just refresh this in case it wants to give me a different email. No, I think it's the same. Shush, little man. That's not me crying, by the way. It's the dog. So this might make me cry, this site. Let's check it out. Right, so let's get off of it here. And then, okay, so first name. Let's move and click. And then let's say nothing yet, because we want to move and click first. And then type text and Dean. Thanks. And then come over here, move and click. I don't care about finding the best ways to locate the best elements to click on, because I'm just doing this to see what the issue is and if it can work. Type text, read, go, and then for the email, move and click. Let's keep it a bit of human. Type. Okay, type this. Okay. Oh, slow. Move and click. Okay, and then let's. Wow, this dog is making things difficult. Type text. Supposed to be helping me make bots, not hindering, little man. Right. Okay. then password, click, and type. I can't even see what them check boxes say. Let's try and make it bigger. I'm going to check them both because I think that's a must. Oh, it's not going to. Okay, so down key, up key, make it larger, make it smaller. How's that going to view it? Yeah, it's the label that it's finding. Row age, it's a label again. Checkbox, age checkbox, that could be the one. We're going to find out. Yay! And then check this one, no idea what it says. Don't know what I'm signing up for, what I'm agreeing to. Yep, great. Move and click. Yep. Okay. Nada, nothing. So what's been said? Anything? Okay. Oh, excuse me. I'm just gonna murder this dog. Right. Let's try again. It's not having it. Go down then. Okay. So what has happened? We have a fingerprint running. Okay. So look. Okay, guys. I'm just gonna pause the video because the dog needs to be put into a blender. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so okay, boys and girls, I'm back. I am back. He says, "What has happened? Why can't I get out of this? What has happened? Oh my goodness! Like there. Okay, that's better, boys and girls. I am back. The dog has been put into the blender. He is no more. I'm joking. I'll just put him into the other room. Okay, so with this we thing, there is something stopping us signing up. I'm going to presume it's going to be the trust score. I want to see MeWe, com. Look, view source, the source. Hmm. What am I? What am I doing? What am I searching for? I need to do. Oh dear. Right, Recaptcha. No. Captcha. H captcha. Okay. Log in. My God. Okay, so it's got that. H captcha. Okay. So yeah, I'm not going to capture, submit, state challenge. Okay, so sites with H capture have also got a check for your browser. Okay, look, I just want to, yep. Yeah, it's definitely H capture, obviously. Okay, so I can answer the person who done this. Obviously, I'm not going to make a whole script for it. Need to use the v3 function on Bass. If that doesn't work, in fact, I'm going to show you Recaptcha. What am I doing? Let's have a look. Excuse me. So yeah, if you don't know, what happens with this is it changes the score basically, to keep it simple. On If you press advanced features, it will say what the minimum score you want to set it as, and it will change how trusted your browser appears to be. It uses local storage and a few other things to change it so that you are able to appear more trusted than not. So need to test this way. If that doesn't work, then you can do a request. Before you come to the page, you can do a request to a service that beats Hcaptcha. And what it should do is it should bypass any issues that you've got, because it's not actually thrown up the captcha. It's not trusting the browser to even do that, as far as I'm aware. Obviously, again, I'm only skimming the surface. I haven't actually tested things in detail, but I do know that it's not playing ball with us at all. I'm just going to test. Sometimes there's an issue with buttons on here. I'm quite sure this isn't going to work, but again, always test. ABT, always be testing. Type enter. No. Okay, so it is a browser trust issue as far as I'm aware. Yeah, so that's what I'll be recommending. I'm going to I've timestamped this, so I'd recommend using the V3 option to see if getting a better score solves the issue. If not, I can send you documentation to using a request for Hcaptcha. Although no Hcaptcha is appearing on the screen, you can still use a call to basically do what this is doing, but directly with the service, which sometimes works when this doesn't. Yeah, again, skimmed over this. There might be a different resolution to this. For instance, sometimes when you run it for real and not in here, things work. Excuse me. But yeah, that would be what I would recommend doing for that. Let me just, so that. We've got no errors on the page. If I was in the office and I'd grab a key and then we could test this, I will do that later on. You can read this yourself, but it tells you what it does. Basically, it changes the score. This will tell you what each score represents. And what happens to it will solve any captcha that comes up. I think that's what happens here. The action doesn't solve any captcha by itself. It tells BAS to solve any following recaptcha with the parameters. So this has to be put in before the captcha method is used. In other words, you would use this before you come onto the site. You place this, okay? You can tweak the scores and so on and so forth. Anything else that I should explain? I mean, again, you can read this yourself. I never read this bit myself, actually. Alternatively to this action, you can try and bypass V3. Here are some things that influence the final score. Mature profile with a Gmail authorization and Google search history. Good proxy. Excuse me. Long history with the site you're working with. Site login every action. Example, if you visit a store, do research, visit support page. Okay, so that's not really helpful here because we can't get a history with the site because this is the actual sign up page. But like I say, use Recaptcha free, get the score lowered, try that. If not, you have to use the service direct. That's all the help that I can come up with right this second. I will look into it for you a little bit more, but I need to actually do some work, some projects. Okay, so I'll come back to that. But yeah, that's my advice. Oakley dokley, what are we looking at now? Righty ho. This is the big problem that I've got. Let me just get into this with the old time stampies 54. Oops. What we're going to say 55. Okay, so here's the issue. I explained here about the Office issues. I have access to all the Node.js stuff that I did and the JavaScript stuff that I've done for this project, but I haven't got access to the Bash stuff. I've done it all, including the GUI for this, and I haven't got access. So this is huge, but I think that I can do it in like a few hours because it's just the Bash part of it, and I don't mind showing you online. This is going to be a project that is for educational purposes, but we're letting a few people also test it for educational purposes. Okay, so that yeah, so it can be tested for these particular sites using own playlists and stuff like that. So yeah, so it's a music bot, plays bot basically, and we're using it for educational purposes to test our own playlists and stuff and see how it works with automation. So I just wanted to make that point. So it's been a total disaster today, but this needs to be ready. And when you have to haul ass and sometimes you have to get out of your comfort zone, and sometimes you have to do things that are annoying. And even though I have this all done, by the looks of things, I'm not going to be able to get into the office till Monday. Good old Philippines. So I'm going to blast through these, doing the Bash. Thank God I've got the access to the JavaScript and the Node.js stuff, so I can put it all together and get this kind of like tested again over the weekend. So we'll have two working versions. I've already got a version that's non-public. That, like I said, is basically office bound for the Bash stuff. So anyway, keep repeating myself. I'm going to crack on with this. So I did start it off earlier today as well, and I thought, hey, people could learn from this. So I thought, hey, I'll stop and wait to on here. So it's a big project. I'm going to run through it. I am going to explain a little bit what I'm doing while I'm going along, but I'm not going to kind of do it. This video is not a kind of how-to guide or me teaching you. With that being said, where I can, I'm going to explain what things do, and I hope that you pick up something along the way and you find it interesting and you learn something. If you know about Bash already, then lots of the stuff that I'm doing you'll know, or at least you'll kind of know roughly, and then you'll pick up some tips along the way. Okay, enough being said, but this does call for some Red Bull. Okay then, so the little bit that I had done on here is where did I put it? Project under for sale, I think. Yeah. What did I get done? Right. Let's go. Restart. Timestamped. Yeah. Right. So, excuse me. Got a bit of a tickly cough. A bit more of the old Red Bull. So, Soundcloud Cloud module was kind of done. Not finished, but we were getting there. So list of playlists, how many tracks the user, I've done all the settings, got the account creator made. It's the only module that includes an account creator as standard. So that was all done. Settings, SoundCloud module. Where did I get to with that? With that bad boy. Okay. Load this up. Account creator, SoundCloud module. So it's going to go to the database. Did I actually have an account in here? I need to refresh my memory. It was only like a few hours ago. Yeah, so I've got a account in here that has cookie and has a fingerprint. That's nice. proxies if you needed them. This is I'm just refreshing my memory. This is what happens when you get older as well. It's kind of like where did I get to? And I didn't write any notes. So the settings: number of files, number of actions, to capture key, list of proxy, Soundcloud accounts database, list of fingerprints, browser fingerprints. Okay, account creator. Yep. That was all good. That's done. Right, so it is the. Let's see where we got to. So here, does it have a username already? Doesn't have a proxy. I haven't got one attached to it, so I need to manually come here. Yep, it already has that. Does it have a cookie? Yes, so it's going to skip down to here. It's going to restore the cookie. It's going to apply the fingerprint. It's going to load Soundcloud. And because we've got a cookie, nope, the cookie is not active anymore because we haven't logged in, or the account's been banned because I was messing around obviously with it, and it looks really sketchy, of course. So let's check this out. Have I already built the section for cookie has a cookie? This is it. So let's pretend it hasn't got a cookie, so that it's going to try and log in manually. Then we'll be able to see if it's in banned city. Hope you guys can see the browser. No errors. So basically what I'm doing here is I've just moved the bot to go in as if it hasn't got a cookie. So what happened is, in other words, if this is the first time that the account's been used with this program, with the software, then it's going to log in manually, grab a cookie, and then it's going to save that cookie, come out, and then so the next time that it logs in, it's using the cookie. Oh, it's not going to type the text, is it? Because SoundCloud email. Oops, damn. Because I've already ran through the thing, I think. Okay. Let's have a look. Reload that. Okay. So we want to use the SoundCloud module. We're going to come here. Pass line depreciated because of the new version. Right. Damn. That's why. Depreciated. There's a new, if you've been watching this whole video, you'll know that I went through the new version of Bass. So it's changed. That's why pass line, which contains several elements, is recommended to use pass CSV string. Pass string action if you want to get the list. Oh, I don't like this. I was quite happy with the way things were. Okay. Okay. Right. So wait a minute. Soundcloud database. Okay. Wanna go back here. Why you not do it? Okay. We can just manually do it. It's under the new strings, I think. Sorry if I seem a little bit lost with this. This is brand new, this section. I did go through it very briefly at the start of the video. So let's have a look. It's a great way for us to get used to it as well. What string do we want to pass? Well, I would like to pass the SoundCloud, I don't want to use the same one each time. Files database, and the list separator is, it's just comma because it's the database, I guess. Makes sense. And we're going to do that. Well, we're going to find out if it works now, aren't we? SoundCloud email. Ah, right, okay. So the database, learn something new every day, actually comes out in this format. So it might not allow it now because I've just used, I told it to only use each line once. That's not a problem. Let's save. Let's go back in there. Just a bit paranoid. I'm not recording yet. I am. Right. So then, let's go back into the SoundCloud module. Let's pick up from here. And then let's see what we've got. SoundCloud, that's better. That's better. I'm not going to delete this yet, the depreciated one. I just want to check that it works out. So then what I'm going to do, I'm going to presume that could be the reason why it didn't log in as well. So I'm going to go from here. So it might not be in band city at all. It's because we couldn't get the information. We still apply. Make this a bit bigger so you can see, and I can see better. Let's load. No. It's still says, oh, we need to sign in. So that tells me that the account is probably banned. But we're going to check. We will check that out if the account doesn't have a cookie. Move from there. So oh, but it does have a cookie. So we're going to say, sorry, I said if. We're just going to make it so no, just you haven't got a cookie. Okay. So I'm just going to log in as if it doesn't have a cookie. Just going to take the sleep action. Hit it up. Type it in. Type text so it can't find that. Right, that's good. Good as in we can now. So I disabled it. Why did I disable it? There was a reason at the time. Okay. Okay, so if there's no cookie, load SoundCloud, click, no errors, boom. What is the actual move and click? iframe CSS. With no div. Oh, right, because, yeah, okay, makes sense. Give it 10 seconds. And then I take it you're going to be not playing ball. No. Okay, no problema. Because it's in an iframe. Oh yeah, I did. That's why I put it in green. I remember. Change it. Okay, let's do this. This ain't going to change anytime. And we want to type in the sign up email. Even though I'm quite sure I know what the outcome of this is going to be. Okay, let's go. Okay, and then we're going to whack on continue. Yep, it's in the iframe, that's fine. Don't want to use the one with the element in, and then we're going to say 10 seconds. Don't want it to wait for a few minutes if it can't find it. If it's an error, then let us know quick. I need to also put, at the end of this, I need to put in some login information so people know what's going on. Your password. Browser, load, no. Waiters, page load, let's get that in. Okay, not going to worry about it now though. And then we're going to go and move and click. Move and click. Yeah, so I'm going to do this first. Input in the password field div within the tag. Yeah, love that. And then it's fine because that's not going to change. It's not an element. It's just inside the iframe. Okay. And then you're gonna type text. For now, I'm gonna make this random, but I'm gonna put 20, and then I am gonna put the variable Soundcloud password. And then I'm just gonna give you. Okay, let's go. Lovely. Okay, sign in. I want to make sure the element is yep. That's fine. Inside the iframe again. Right, so the account works. So this tells me that, okay, that account that I put on there is really old. So that cookie in the database, because although the program, like I said, I only just started making it again, the account and the cookie I had saved. So that tells me, when did I have to do that? That's 7 days. The cookies only last maybe 7 days then. So every time it logs in, it pays to update the cookies in the database just to make sure that this doesn't happen. Okay, so then we can get rid of all this now. That's why I've made it in green. So I need to change it. That's my color for that kind of thing. Yep. So all this can go now because we've corrected it. This is what helps me with my memory. Okay, so then we're gonna save cookies. Boom, update the record, and then it's been a success. Save. Okay, all good. Record. Doesn't matter for now. We're just doing this. Okay. Our module. I'm happy with that now, so I can get rid of that. Make sure we've got the information for the account. I'm going to skip the proxies because I haven't got one on here at the moment. So straight to fingerprint. So it has got a fingerprint. Has it got a cookie? Yep. So then it's going to restore the cookie, apply the fingerprint, and then hopefully, let's see, is it going to accept it now? Yeah, there you go. So we're now logged in on the account. Absolutely fine. Okay. Now, this is really good because 7 call out button. That's there. Cool. So act human for 7 seconds. I could really press the X now, which would make more sense. So let's just see if that call out is what that does. If not, no problem. Create list, load the sound, the playlist. Nice. Okay. So the call out that goes anyway. That's cool. Nice, it gets rid of that little pop-up, and then start the loop. It's hard to make this bigger so you can see because I need all this. So it's going to grab each one of the tracks. So what's happening here is that I created a list, track list, and it's going to go through each one of the tracks and save them to the list. Then it's shuffling the list. It's going to pick a random track, and then it's going to move and click on the track to play it. That's what that does. Right, so basically I've just got to add in the this is a loop function. That's cool. So let's just check that's what I said is actually true. I don't need to keep the loop in afterwards, but just so we know for now, it's the first loop. So adding all the tracks basically to the track list. And I'm not actually saving the track, I'm saving the XML at the moment, which I can get rid of when this is done. No one wants to see that. Okay, so it's grabbing the tracks that are on this playlist. As I said, guys, this what I'm doing is just part of the software. It actually uses Node.js and JavaScript as well. So I'm just creating the bash stuff. Okay, how many tracks is there on here? A lot is the answer. There you go. Oh, so it done once it's found them all, it shuffles the list, and then it's going to take a random item from that list, and then it's gonna, I don't know what it's going to do. Yep, it's going to click play. Does it? Did we get there? No. So play. That's playlist. I think we just selected it. Let's have a look what this done. Right. Sound header title. Yep. And then this one is the same. Right. So the play button's there. That's as far as I got. That was it. Why did I put these in? That's the close button. Ah, so when you play it up, right, I remember now. I was deciding whether to crack on with this, play it. Because you can actually use the shuffle controls here and play instead of it picking one from a list. But that doesn't seem so human as the way I'm doing it. So I was going to go for the more difficult solution, but the better solution really for human emulation. So move and click. Did we even get there? Yes. Interrupt, sorry. Yep, it's okay. Interrupt, move and click on the random track. Wait there. Shuffle, random. Okay, so yep, moves down, it even scrolls down, it clicks. That's it. I remember now. I remember how it works. It's because that's where the Node.js comes in because of the testing if the track comes up like this. Right. So then once it hits this screen, so we need this, and we need to. For now, I'm just going to put a sleep in because I'm activating Node.js for this. So I'm going to just make it random and say between like 4 seconds. This doesn't really matter actually. 6 seconds. Okay. And then we're going to plow on and hit the what am I doing? So we select, and then we're hitting the old play button. It's going to play, which it is now, you can see, and then it's going to hit that's the stop button. So that's where we need to do the time. This is where we need to put in how long. Did I add that already to the thing? How long to play tracks for, which is a random minimum integer, and a maximum that you can put in. So it's great. So that's where, and then it stops after that time. Then it's going to close the box, and then we need to put this in a loop so it does as many plays of random tracks as possible. Now, obviously, I can see the feature down here where you can just play a track. You can use the shuffle and press forward and backwards, but I think any other bot that uses a browser would do that, and it doesn't seem very human-like compared to scrolling up and down. So you just saw, like, if the track was down here, then it scrolls properly like a human and clicks it. You know, it just seems a bit more human, and it goes a long way. And I want this to stand out from other programs that might be attempting to do the same things. Hence why we're going to be using fingerprinting and anyway, lots of stuff. So it's there that I need to do it. So then afterwards, just to check, it's going to hit the X button, and then we're back on the list. Then what would happen is, again, I'm going to shuffle the list, and then it's going to hit the random. See, it scrolls up properly like a human, and it's going to bring it up and play the track and so on and so forth. So here we want to sleep. We're going to sleep, and we're going to put in. From here, we are going to put in time to wait on. Because I've got this really big, I can't see anything. How long to play tracks for? Thanks. That's cool. So then it does that. After we close, again, this is going to be part of the JavaScript, Node.js. So this is a little bit unimportant, but I'm just gonna sleep between, like, I could do wait until complete, but because this is all going to go anyway, it's going to put between 4 and 6 seconds. Interrupt, doesn't matter. Okay, so how long to play the track for? Then it's going to press that, it's going to close, and then it's going to come here. So that's all good in the hood. So start loop, get the tracks, and then this is where it's going to shuffle. So I'm going to come out here, I'm going to save, and then I'm going to check how many tracks to play per account. That's what it's called. So we need a counter. Did I make a counter? Who knows? So let's have a look. Go to modules, modulings. Right, come down here. Did we make a counter? Did I make, I mean I? No, so that's no problem. So just as we get here, I'm going to make a counter script logic, and I'm going to say, and then I'm going to say that we're going to, let's have a look. We're going to, we're going to do a counter. So I need to set variable, which will be amount of tracks played counter. And then I'm going to set that to, oh my god, player counter, amount of tracks player counter played, but anyway, 0. And then we're going to set 0, and then we are going to say while amount of tracks played counter is under the input of the resource of amount of so then amount of actions to take as well. So it's going to be how long to play, how many tracks to play per account. Okay. And then what we need to do is move everything into here, into this loop. Okay. Like so. Yep. That's good. And then we're going to sleep, and then there, like that. Okay, guys, I have some food ready now. So I'm going to just pause the video and pick up where I left off in a few minutes, where we're going to carry on with the SoundCloud, and then we're going to move on to another module. I'm going to try and complete this, all the sections that are on there, the different modules tonight. That should be fun. Hope you're enjoying yourself, and hopefully you're learning something, and I'll catch you in a few minutes, guys. La la la. Okay. We're back once again. The break is over. Okay. So we're on the SoundCloud ting. We put in the timer. We put in the variable, so that the counter. So it counts how many tracks we've played, and when it's reached the number that is the same as the resource, how many tracks to play, then it will exit, and then we'll say all tracks played, but I'm going to fill in that at the end. So let me just see. I'm going to save this, get rid of this. Okay, so let's have a little save. Record. Wait a minute. Okay, let's get back. Let's record again, and then for SoundCloud, how many tracks to play? Put 3. How long to play the tracks for? At the moment it's set on milliseconds. I'll need to change that over, but that's done with the Node.js. 3 to 5 seconds, because it doesn't really matter. It's going to use the inbuilt playlist. I'll need to change that. It's okay for now, just to test. Okay, so we want to go make sure it goes to the SoundCloud module. And we're there. I'm going to test. I'm going to skip this bit because I haven't got a proxy set up to the account. Move here. It has a cookie, so it's going to restore the cookies. It's going to apply. Then I'm going to make this bigger so I can see what's going on. Okay. Load. I'm just going to make sure that the time, yep, I already did that. It's going to do a bit of human emulation for 7 seconds, scrolling, moving the mouse, etc. Going to create a list called track list, and then we're going to load this playlist. So this is going to be changed over, so you can insert a list of playlists, and it'll pick one at random to go to. It's going to get rid of this. Just make sure that I put it there, and 6 seconds, that's fine. Start the loop. So it's going to get all the tracks that are currently on here. So I'm just going to run through all these. Get all them tracks, there you go, it's done. So what happened to our, so we got that. Then we're going to make a counter. So we're counting how many times we've done this. One thing I forgot to do though is here we need to increase variable, what variable amount of tracks player should be played counter, increase that by 1. Otherwise we're just going to continue forever. So shuffle the list, pick a random track, move on that track, it will scroll like a human if need be. I'm going to click that. That's where the JavaScript will come in if it doesn't show. So that reminds me, I need to change that to that. Get rid of that because it won't matter if it fails to find it. Okay. Why do I keep clicking the same one? Yep. Okay. Nice. So it's going to sleep because it is actually playing the track, but the Node.js is going to detect, the JavaScript will detect if that box come up that I previously showed you about playing the track, comes up in the box, but it's still playing. As you can see, it's already 50 seconds in. And as it's still playing, we're going to include that as a track played. That's fine because it is actually playing and it will count. Increase, and then there, and then it will go, that would go on to the next loop alliteration. It's going to shuffle the tracks, pick one at random, checking that one. It's gonna, we need to, yeah, that's fine. And then play. We only set it to play the track for a few seconds, just because we're doing this. It's going to stop the track. It's going to close. It's going to sleep. This won't be part of the actual finished version. It's okay, just for now. We don't need that either. Increase the variable, and then there we go. Because we put between 2 and 3, and we're done. It's awesome. Lovely. Dum, dum, dum. Okay, so we don't need a few things on here. Like, we certainly don't need this. We can change this. We can keep this, but call this scraped track number, and then that makes more sense. Okay, for each, yep, that's cool. Is adding that to the playlist. Get element, add element. Yep, it's fine. There, while, yep. Okay. There's another one that I wanted to get rid of that was showing. Increase, so change this to number of tracks played. Okay. That. 3. Good. Righty ho. There are some things that need to be added to this, like I need logs to go all the way through this. But yeah, that's good for now. I always add the login at the end because it then refreshes me what each module does. What I mean by login is so that the user can see each stage. So we go to tools, log, and then put, so every stage, if someone's not looking at the browser and they're just looking at the logs, they can see what's going on, like here. Okay, so I've done some of it, but I like to do it at the very end because I run through each one of the functions, and then I get to run through every single thing to make sure, one, it works as planned, so it's a way of testing. 2, I add each item, I put a log well, not each item, but each thing that's happening. I put a log. So one that tells the user what's going on, but it's great for when you come and look at your script again, and you come through it and you can see what's working and what's not. Okay, so yep, that's awesome. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it there. It's nearly finished. I need to add in the JavaScript and sorry, Node.js and stuff. But what's left to do is check through everything again, add the login, add the Node.js, and just as a few bits of cleanup, like check uh, like some of. I know what I need to do as well. I'm going to do this now. It's a major step rather than a little one. Is list of playlists. So it's going to be here. We're going to, once again, I'll label this. So resource, resource to list. Then we're going to put playlist at playlist. Not sure because that'll agree a bit. Resource playlist. I put I know SoundCloud playlists. No, because this is what am I doing? Oh my goodness. Right. Wrong section. Okay. List of playlists. There you go. And we want to put that into SoundCloud. SoundCloud playlists. Okay. So it's putting that resource into a list, and then we want to go to list. We want to use a random element, and the list is SoundCloud list, and we're going to call this random SoundCloud playlist. So instead of going to this inbuilt one, or a hard-coded one, we are going to go to random SoundCloud playlist. There you go. So that's that done, and that's it. There's a little bit of cleaning up to do. Need to do the logs, so that's all good. The account creator is already all good as well. Like I said, I do the logs at the end, so that gives me the chance to go through every module, every function, check that it works, fix any bugs or errors, and write in the logs. So yeah, that's SoundCloud done for now. I also need to put in the Node stuff as well. What am I doing? Right. So I'm going to look at Deezer next, I think. Okay, so that was that. And then let's just quickly 139. So music, and then it's going to be Deezer in 139. Okay, so let's build in another module that is already kind of done, but not as I explained the reasons why. But we can get started on that and get rid of all this too from the previous thing. So we're going to work with Deezer now. So the first thing that I'm going to do is, first of all, what I'm going to do. Oops. Let's have a look at this. So it's login, sign up. Okay. Righty-ho. Okay. So it's double E. Deezer. Deezer, is that how it's pronounced? Okay. Oops. module. Yeah, that is what I need to do because I'm going to do a separate, right, separate thing, a separate tab. So check, I'm going to have yes, and then I'm going to hit next. And I'm going to call this Deezer module. Okay, hit OK. We've got that. Use Deezer module. Yes. So with the settings, this all corresponds to any one of modules that we're using. So that's all good. So I'm going to come in here, and then we're going to hit record. Let this load. Okay, so then we're going to open a new one here, because when we start the bot, it's if the SoundCloud creators ticked as yes, which I'll show you later on, then it's going to run this function. If the SoundCloud modules tick yes, it'll run this function. So then we need another one, and then put if, and then we want use Deezer module is equal to yes. So in other words, if that checkbox is marked as yes, then we're going to run a function that we haven't made yet. Okay, so add, and then here, and it's going to be called Deezer. Deezer. Really, yeah. Come on. Deezer module. Okay, save. It's there. Nice. So then go to main, and then if Deezer module equals yes, then call function in several threads, and then the function to call is the Deezer module, and then how many threads to call, amount of threads to use, yeah, amount of threads to use, and then how many to do is going to be amount of actions to take, and then for fails we're going to have how many number of fails allowed. Okay, done. So we're in there. So if the box is checked to use Deezer, then it's going to come into this function here. Okay, just a word as well, guys, if you haven't already done so, check out all the links in the description. Make sure you subscribe and all that good stuff. Join the Bot Empire club membership, okay, and join us on Discord. All the links, everything's in the description, so check all that stuff out. Righty ho. So the first thing that we want to do is, actually what I need to do, saying all this, is show database schema. It's going to be these are accounts. So save, need to restart. I'm gonna have to actually make a Deezer account. Sec, show database manager. So let's just pull this up quickly, and then just down here that have email, username. I don't know if it's the same thing for Deezer, so I'm just winging it until I find out if it is the case. proxy IP, proxy port, proxy username, username, okay, and then proxy password, proxy password, and then I'm going to say cookies, and then I'm going to say fingerprints, fingerprint, okay, that'll do, donkey, that'll do. Okay, so then we need to come off of here, then we need to edit the database schema, and then here we need to add column. No, we don't. Yeah, we don't. Why? Why can't I move you? Okay. So I can get rid of columns that aren't really needed. So for now, I'm going to put email. These are email. Should I do? I don't need to do it the same way, but yeah, okay. This username, and then the password. Why am I doing some with cap? It's because I'm using to do in camel case when writing stuff out. So forgive me for sometimes using capitals and some not. I have to correct that. Okay, password, proxy IP, proxy IP. Oh my goodness. Do I need to? Yeah, okay. Right, these are proxy IP. Okay, so then these are proxy port. These are proxy port. Yeah, that is right. Okay, and then these are proxy username. Let's come back and correct all these. I'm going to do a list of things that need changing soon because it's got to the stage where I need to. Proxy username, and password, password, password. Okay, and then it's just cookies and fingerprints. Cookies and fingerprints. These are fingerprint. Oh wait, cookies and fingerprints. Cookie. These are cookie. Nice. And then add column, and then we want fingerprint. Okay. Save. Whoa. Okay, you can actually go down for a second, save, restart. Nice. Right, okay, so the next thing to do is, yes, I'm gonna record, and I'm gonna quickly just copy over the CSV thing for parsing. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so the Soundcloud module, as it's in the same order, just gonna grab that. Excuse me. Paste that in. But of course, yep. Okay. Would help if I took the whole thing with me. So, oh, it's only going to say Deezer, isn't it? What am I doing? Okay. Deezer IP. Getting a bit carried away with the old deleting. Deezer port. Can't see anything. Oh, getting a bit carried away. All right. So Deezer proxy, SoundCloud. These are I don't know, proxy username. Deezer proxy, yeah, okay. Deezer proxy comma, Deezer proxy password. Okay, so let's just try and stick to deleting and replacing the word SoundCloud for Deezer. Yep. Okay. Oh no. Oh. Okay. Do that again. I didn't press OK. That was annoying. Okay. Deezer IP. Deezer port. SoundCloud IP, SoundCloud port. Oh, okay, that is fine. I should have labelled them a bit better though, regardless if it's what site it's on, because that could be a bit misinterpreted. Okay. Use a fingerprint, proxy password, SoundCloud. That's the one. Whoa. Okay. Yep. Great. Good. These bots. Yep. Okay. So got that in. Just wanted to because I'm going to save, and then so I've made the database. The next thing I need to do is make a account. I'm going to do that over here. I'm on the other screen doing that, so bear with me. In fact, I will pause the video so that I can do that to wait around. I'll be back. Okay, guys, I'm back. I made a account on Deezer. Okay, and then I just added. No, I didn't. I didn't. I didn't just add it. I just added the database resource to the system. I need to put the information into the database, which I'll do now. Show database, database manager. If we go down to here, then you can add manually, add item. The email is mail at the. Sometimes this on this keyboard it changes over the keys for no. I'm not sure why. For the at symbol and the quotation marks. Okay. username, the bot empire, and then the password was Ruby. Don't need that. Cookies, haven't got one yet. Okay, that's cool. So what I can do to speed things up, I can steal some work from our other modules. Well, from the SoundCloud module. We've already got that in, but what we can do is we can steal. I don't know why I keep saying steal. Because that's the. I'll check something SoundCloud false. List of browser fingerprints to use. Just thank you. Oh no, I'm going to copy it over so it's fine. So success, and then if it doesn't have a cookie, then we are going to, although we don't need, okay, we can't, no. Just up to there, copy, and then I'm going to come over to the Deezer module and I'm just going to paste, and then I'm going to say, excuse me a second, okay. Actually, look. Yeah, because if the proxy name, yep, okay, I'm with it. Proxy username. Please, the proxy username is blank. Okay. Hello. Right, if it's okay, so it's, I'm with it. Should we just do it? I'm thinking while I'm doing this. Yeah, okay. These are. Yeah, okay. I've got it now. Or okay. Else. Yep. Okay, so if the SoundCloud fingerprint, so it's not that anymore, it's Deezer fingerprint. So then it's going to get one and it's going to update the record, but it's not going to update it there. It's going to update it here, and then it's going to here, and then here. Then it's going to list of browser fingerprint. Oh, then it's going to. There you go. Okay. It's going to be good to go. Get one of the fingerprints. Nice. And then. A little drink. Okay, so then we're going to say. We are going to say that. The module again. Where do we get to? So fingerprint. If there's no cookie, that was it. Then we're going to have to do the whole login process. Okay, not a problem. So then if diesel, diesel is equal to blank, basically. Then we're going to fly in. Wait there, did we do an else for that though? Else. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to come in here, click and add else. Okay, so if it hasn't got a cookie, then we're going to have to load sound.com. No referrer needed. Didn't really need to do it in capitals. Doesn't make any difference. And then, okay. So to make sure that we catch anything like this, wait for full page load and then interrupt. We don't need to do it now, except if that's there, move and click. Is it always going to be the first child? Probably, but just in case, that's going to be good. This might not always show, so give it just that. Click. Okay, so then full page load, interrupt it, hit, oh, let's have a look at this. No, login button, yep, yes, 10. Okay. Then we're going to hit the old full page load again. And then I'm going to do here, move. I'm going to have to add some, like with the SoundCloud thing, when I do the login, as I go through, and then I'll come to a bit where there's a waiter or sleep, I'll make sure, I mean, yeah, that as well, but also for typing speed, I make that random as well. So I'll add that in when I do the login. So, yep. And then we're going to just give it 10. So if there's a failure, we're not waiting around for 20 minutes. And then we are going to type. This is going to be random afterwards. When I do the login, I always add that as well. So we're going to type, and then for now, I'm just going to put it on 20, but need to make that random for a good human emulation. And then here, I'm going to type in Deezer email, and fail if you can't find it. Like 30 seconds. Yeah, okay. Oh, because we didn't. Okay. Move. Nope, that's not the right. You are not right. You are not right. Because I'm taking it, I copied it straight over without changing the database name. Ah, I know why. That is bad. I've just started doing this in the silly fish. Log it in, type text Deezer email, and then because it went to else, it went on to the next module. Good thing I checked. So the reason, I'm just going to delete this, clear, edit, but only execute, so it doesn't add to the script. And then I'm going to here, this is not right, we need the Deezer one now, because we copied it straight over. Yeah, okay, so Deezer accounts database. No. Deezer account database, done. Right, move execution here. What's your problem? because, yeah, because last time I saved it hadn't been done. I have a feeling that all that time, bear with me guys, just a sec. Bear with me, just while I look here. Yep, okay, everything's good. Get paranoid about if I'm recording, if the sound's still working. Okay, so now we need to save. I think I did that anyway. Then it should be all good. Okay, so now what we're going to do is, I think I set it for the Deezer one anyway, so it's going to go into that function. It's going to get it now. Okay, now it's right. So we're going to have to come here, load Deezer. Okay, wait for the full page load in this case, and then we're going to hit that button if it's there. Then we're going to wait. Then we're going to hit the login button. Again, there's going to be more human emulation added in. Okay. Randomize the speed as well. See, because we haven't ended it, it goes onto the other module. It's a good thing I noticed that, otherwise I might start adding to the Soundcloud module. So move password, that's good. And you can give it 10 seconds and then okay. And then I'm going to type. Again, this is going to be randomized, but for now. And then variable, and then we want Deezer password. Failed, but okay. Move. Click on the login. There's only one. Yep. 10 seconds. Go. Okay. That did well. There you go. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do wait sleep 5 seconds, but then if the page isn't loaded, so I'm going to interrupt it, full page load, whack. Okay, so we're here, we're there, we're each and everywhere. So then it will be a case of, let's have a look on here. Deezer playlists. Here. Who should we go with? Bit of Tony Braxton. Okay, so this is a playlist, I presume. Well, just click playlists. Oh, okay. Right, that's got playlists in there, so we're just going to hard drop one in. Oh, no, I'm not even there yet. What am I doing? So when we get here, then what I want to do is network, and then we want to save the cookie, save cookie, Deezer, boom. And then we're going to add that to the database. Update one record. It will be the one that we're working with on the Deezer account. We want to update the cookie. Save cookie Deezer. We're in business. Boom. So if everything was in order, like it had the fingerprint and it had the cookie, then we want to do the else, and then the else will be But else will be load, and then I want to load playlist for now, this one, but we're going to have a list of playlists. Okay, else load it. Again, because of the break, I'm going to say this, and I'll look through that to get the exact numbers after. Okay, so we're there, and then so let's study this. Tracks. Oh, popularity, I see. And so let's check on here. Oh, so you hover your mouse and then, right. That's the artist, that's the album, that's the length, I take it. So the play button here shows when you hover, is it over each one? Right. So we need, oh, okay, track. Okay. Okay. So each one of these are different tracks. So then I'm going to start a loop and then not the span. That's no good. Doesn't work for me. Well, 12. Okay, so the Node.js can handle that because we basically needs to scroll to get down to them all. That's fine, no issue. I'll take that all day long. Okay, so I don't want that logged. That's fine for now to keep that in. And then here we're going to start a list, and it's going to be beautiful list, create list. It's going to be Deezer playlist tracks. It's going to be empty. That's all good. And then for each one, we want to get the yeah. So for each one, then I am going to get the get element link. I think will be good. We're in the loop. It's good. Okay, and then I'm going to print out the actual printout. I'm going to log the link URL. Okay. Is that working? Let's see. Yep. Okay, that's awesome. So what happens if we just clicked on one of these? It's going to just play the track. Awesome. That makes things nice and easy. Okay, makes things nice and easy. Right. Okay, and then it's going to add. Where's our list? Okay, add element. What list? Oh, that. And then what value to add? The link URL that we found. Great. And then log it out. That's nice. And then it's going to come here once it's done them all. And then we are going to shuffle the list. Which list would we like to shuffle this? Let's go and then this is where our loop will start too. So these are playlist tracks, and then we are going to random element from what list, playlist tracks, and it's going to be called random Deezer track. Right, oh then. Okay. And then we are going to check that it works the same way as it does here. So I'm going to say move and click. Oh, this is going to be fun. Wow. Random Deezer track. See if it would just works like that. I'm not sure if it's going to yet. Random. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. So files 10. Yep. It's going to scroll up. If it's not on it, it's going to start playing it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Is it playing? Yep. Great. So I need to, unfortunately, come out of here now and hit save. And then I need to start adding on to this. So how many Deezer tracks to play, accounts, random integer, no, next, random integer, 100. Okay, so then it's a variation. You can have a random number, so it's not the same for every account. Okay, so then we need amount of time to play track, and then we're going to do this random integer again, so it's not the same for every track. Okay, finish. That's cool. Let's think this through. Deezer account database. How many tracks? Oh yeah. List of Deezer playlists. Lines from file. Let's go. Only has to be because it's going to be read into a list. That's great. Save. Okay, that's all good. Just going to pause there. I need the CR in case you're interested in knowing. Okay. What are we at now? Thingy. Okay. So, list of Deezer playlists. It's all good. We can put these into order later. Deezer account, number of tracks to play per account, time to play. Okay, I like it. Okay, so let's go on to the Deezer module, and then if we come down to the bottom here, well, first I want to change the thing. I want to change the thing here. This is going to actually not be hard coded anymore. It's going to be straight from here, and it's going to be list of Deezer playlists. Nope. It's going to be no, that's not what I want to do. Okay, so I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to resources, and then I'm going to resource to list, and what resource is it going to be? This is go, and this is going to be, well, these are playlist. List. Okay. And then so resource to list, and then we're going to go on to the list option, and then we're going to pick a random element, and we're going to use the playlist list, and then random. These are playlists. Okay. And then this, instead of being hard coded, is going to be the random. These are playlists. Okay, so that's all good. So then we are going to get the different tracks, and then here we are going to say while. No, we're not. First, we're going to make a counter. We're going to set the variable, and we're going to put these are tracks play counter, and then we're going to set this to 0, and then we're on. And then I'm going to say while tracks Deezer counter is under the number of how many Deezer tracks to play, then move. I'm going to get rid of, oh no, we'll change that afterwards. We're going to get you in there, we're going to get you in there. Okay, and then it's going to do that, and then afterwards at the end we are going to increase the variable. What variable? We're going to increase Deezer tracks played counter, going to increase it by 1. Okay, this is going to be called how many played tracks with account. These are in. So I also need to change that on the SoundCloud one. Just put that in my notes on the other screen. And the other note is logs. Okay, change type speed. Okay, go for each module. Righty ho. Okay, so shuffle, increase the Deezer tracks played. Okay, we're going to do the logs afterwards. Set variable, shuffle, click, move and click, and then here we are going to wait for so here we're going to wait for the random time that's put into, what did I put it under? Amount of time to play Deezer accounts. How many tracks to play? I need to also change that because I haven't put Deezer. Amount of time to play. Okay, so what I'm going to do is come off here. Amount of time to play. Always want to keep the name of the module we're using, Deezer track. Okay, and then here we're going to have to okay, and then we're going to come in here, and then we're going to hit the Deezer module, and then here we are going to put move and click, and then wait, and then sleep for. Now this is going to be changed with the Node.js, and then it's going to be not just sleep, it's going to use human emulation. But anyway, sleep for now. We're going to put right, the time to play Deezer track. And what I've forgot to do here is then reload the resource, which is fine. I need to do that for the SoundCloud resource, reload resource, and then Deezer track. That's cool. And while I remember, instead of writing it down on my list of things to do, module, come here, and then module, and then let's plan how long to play it for, and then how long to play track for. That's fine because it's for the SoundCloud one. Okay, nice. Let's get back over to our Deezer module. Then we're here. So let's have a look. So we are setting the counter basically to 0, and while the counter is under how many tracks play, it's going to shuffle the list, pick a item at random, a track. It's going to move and click on that item. It's going to sleep for the amount of time we set, a random time between the minimum we set and maximum, so it's human. Reload that number, and then it's going to log we played how many tracks, so one track with that account. That reminds me, SoundCloud module, instead of adding it to the list again, played with account. Then SoundCloud, okay, brilliant. Deezer module, so it's going to go over and then it's done. Awesome. So obviously I didn't need to test this over, and when I test I'm going to put the logs in and also all that good stuff. Yeah, but that is kind of cool. Random, so it's going to log in if it hasn't got the cookies. Yep. Liking that. Okay, that's great. Yeah. So like I said, need to add the logs. As I add the logs each time when I do that, I test. Obviously, I'm testing as I'm adding the logs, and then clean up anything that's wrong. There's a few things that I see that I need to clean up, and then I'll add the Node.js. Yeah, lovely. Okay, obviously I'm going to save this, and I am going to take a break. In fact, it's 12:04, so what I'm going to do is save this video and call this part 1, and then make a part 2 with the other modules, because I am going to take an hour away because I need to finish some projects that are paid client projects, so I don't want to record that. So, and then I will come back and do part 2. If you're following along, thanks a lot, guys. Check out all the links in the description. Think about joining the Bot Empire membership. There's loads of goodies that you get with that, including access to the Bot Vault and the support channel, so you can ask questions and get help from me. Anyway, check out the links there. Join the Discord group. Make sure you subscribe and hit that mother trucking bell icon so you get notified of new videos when I release them. All right, guys, I'll catch you in an hour or so in the next video.